Hey guys, the voice of the blockchain here, Satoshi's big cousin, cryptography's finest, Champagne Crypto. Thanks for tuning in. Guys, today we're going to talk about Bitcoin on the Wall Street Journal. They're covering Bitcoin and crypto. We'll be running down the markets and shouting out of the crypto maniacs that are tuning into the box. This is a live broadcast indeed. If you're just tuning in, we're warming up here. Make sure you're kabooming the like buttons, you're kabooming the subscribe buttons, and the post notification bell. Stay tuned into the good crypto word that we spread here daily, guys. Big shout out to all the crypto maniac boomers out there deep in the foxholes of the blockchain battlefield. We got 6 in the box right now. Let's wait for some more crypto maniacs to pour in as we check out the cryptocurrency market caps for today. Let's check out today's mathematics and see what's really booming out there. Bitcoin currently at 74.79. Coin market cap at 284 billion. Ether at 464. Ripple smells like central banking. We'll skip that one. Bitcoin Cash BCH at 796. I got a question about BCH for the rest of the crypto maniacs when they come into the box. I was thinking of something, and maybe you guys can give me some feedback. We got EOS over there at $8.32. Stellar 28 cents. Litecoin, the lights, at $85. Cardano at 17 cents. IOTA at $1. Tron at 3 cents. Dash at 273. Overtaking Neo. Okay. At $34 and Monero at $136. Monero, arguably the last true peer-to-peer cryptocurrency out there with the privacy out there. Okay, you know I'm a Monero boomer. Shout out to all my anonymous maniacs worldwide. Guys, today we're talking about this right here. Bitcoin roars to life after summer lull. This is the cover of the business and finance section of the Wall Street Journal today. I came across this on the Reddit cryptocurrency out there, and you could read a little bit more. They have the entire text for anyone that's curious. Bitcoin broke out of the summer doldrums this week with a sudden jump that cheered investors who have watched the digital currency lose more than half of its value since September. So let's see what this guy says. It's been a while since Bitcoin had a drastic price move. In December, the average daily price move in digital currency was 14.6, according to an analysis of CoinDesk. So that the price moving was about 14% per day. It was a boom like no other. I told you guys. But since then, such big price swings have become more unusual. So far in July, daily moves have averaged about 4%. Okay, it remains to be seen whether the swift rally will draw retail investors back into Bitcoin or scare them off. Inflows from small investors were pivotal to Bitcoin's huge price run-up last year. But in recent months, Bitcoin has been out of the headlines and many investors have shifted their attention elsewhere, says this article on the Wall Street Journal today. Okay, worldwide Google searches for Bitcoin peaked the week starting December 17th. And last week, Google searches for Bitcoin were 9% of that record level. Record level. I'm thinking of the wrong type of media here. Shout out to Crypto Roger, Jigger Romes. I see you guys, 7 in the box right now. Thank God it's Friday for all those maniacs out there that need to deal with a boss. You know, the focus and the long-term goal here for everyone is to be an independent boomer. And, you know, no man should have a boss out there. Unfortunately, so many have to because the way things are set up. But, you know, hopefully the boomers can liberate themselves and become their own boss if they haven't already. That's the goal out there. You know, shout out to the wages that are trying to get out of the matrix out there. Let's check out the Bitcoin charts as the rest of the maniacs pour in. We see Litecoin technical analysis over here. I just read an article saying that, you know, Litecoin might overtake Bitcoin. I'm not sure if I'm a believer. So now that I, you know, mentioned Litecoin and I mentioned EOS and some questions that I have for you guys, what do you guys think about swapping out Litecoin for EOS? You know, I mean, excuse me. What do you guys think about swapping out Litecoin for Bitcoin Cash? That's what I wanted to ask you guys. I got this little bag of Litecoin, okay, and I don't want to hold it anymore. Okay, I don't want to hold it anymore. It's not sexy to me. The good part about Litecoin is that it retains somewhat of its value compared to other altcoins out there. But I'm thinking of maybe dumping the entire bag or half of the Litecoin bag into Bitcoin Cash. Okay, I was checking out the Bitcoin Cash charts. And where is it at? It was somewhere around here. It's not here on my thing. Okay, let me BCH, Bitcoin Cash against the USD. Or let's check out Bitcoin Cash against Bitcoin. Okay, because the name of the game here is to earn more bits and more bits. So as you can see, the Bitcoin Cash charts, they're a bit low for the 6 months trend. Okay, I see. Let's check out a year trend. Let's check out 1 year. You can see that they're at lows. Okay, is it a good time to get into BCH? I don't think BCH is going anywhere. Now, I do recognize that there's a lot of BCH haters out there because they've been playing dirty or whatnot, but I don't think Bitcoin Cash is going anywhere. They have low transaction fees, and arguably they're truer to Satoshi's peer-to-peer cash vision than Bitcoin is at the moment. Okay, so what do you guys think about that swap out? Again, if you're just tuning in, we got 8 in the box out there. Bitcoin, I don't like reading the headlines, but I think this is important. We don't normally see such a big article on the Wall Street Journal that's positive. It says Bitcoin roars to life. This is real positive news on the Wall Street Journal. And this is an anticipation for the Bitcoin ETF, the exchange transfer funds approval that may happen next month. If that does happen and Bitcoin ETFs are approved, Wall Street will really start kabooming and trading shares of Bitcoin. Drop a comment. What do you think about that? And back to the question that I'm asking here, you guys. Okay, this has to do with Litecoin to Bitcoin Cash. What do you think about that exchange? If you're holding a bag of Litecoin, okay, would you swap it out for Bitcoin Cash? Or better yet, let me ask you this question. Okay, what coin, Litecoin or Bitcoin Cash, which has more potential to boom? Okay, that's one question. And another question, out of those two coins, Litecoin and Bitcoin Cash, which one can lose more value? Okay, let me know what you guys think about that. I've been asking questions about swapping out Litecoin for Bitcoin Cash. I've had it with this Litecoin, guys. I mean, Charlie Lee had abandoned the ship back in December at an all-time high, and ever since then, it's been doom and gloom for the lights. I've been trying to turn on the lights. I've been trying to get more high-pressure sodium there behind Litecoin. If it's not HPS, then we need metal halide, and at the very least, we need some LED or some fluorescent light or something, because right now it's dim for Litecoin. It's really dim for Litecoin. I would like to see it, closer to the $200 range. There was an all-time high for the lights about 300 and I want to say 330 if I'm not mistaken, but I could be wrong. And that's probably when I should have dumped it. I questioned, I did a video, I was yelling and screaming, but then, Charlie Lee acted like he was the nice guy, like the white knight in the crypto space. I believed him and I held this coin down to all the way to the bottom. Nothing good has happened ever since Charlie Lee sold the bag. So if you have any good news, let me know. Should I wait? Should I hodl? Should I swap it out for Bitcoin Cash or swap it out for another one? Now, the reason I'm thinking about swapping it out for Bitcoin Cash, crypto maniacs, is because I see the comparison between Litecoin and Bitcoin Cash as far as their functionalities. Like they're the same, they have the same target audience. Okay, those that want peer-to-peer cash transacted quickly, okay, and with low transaction fees. Again, we're talking about swapping Litecoin to Bitcoin Cash. What do you guys think about it? Drop it in the comments. And the title of this video is Bitcoin and Crypto on the Wall Street Journal. Indeed, today's section, the business and finance section of the Wall Street Journal, has this long article about Bitcoin roaring to life. I read you some of the article. You could read the entire text on Reddit. I have it linked down below. You could read this because I don't think they have, I don't believe that they have the Wall Street Journal online unless you pay. I think it's a pay to play out there. So you could read the article linked here. It's copied and pasted here by Purple Yak Zero, a student out there. He just posted the entire article or a majority of it. I don't think this is the entire article. Maybe I'm wrong. But let me guys know, let me know what you guys think, okay, about this. I think it's definitely positive. I like the fact that, for one time, these newspapers are putting Bitcoin on the front page in a positive light. That's a good thing. Let me know what you think about that. Let me just check out the chat box out here, see who's booming with us, and see if anybody answered my question there with the swap out of Litecoin to Bitcoin Cash. And let me know what you guys think about this Wall Street Journal article, as well as the rest of the maniacs tune in. We got 17 in the box right now. I see Cryptonomicon, Jigger Rome's, Deep Goosh, Roger, and the rest of the maniacs out there. He said, it's quiet for Litecoin, says Cryptonomicon. Litecoin is dead. Swap it out for Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash go hard on bull runs, bro, says Cryptonomicon. So you agree. Okay, so Nomicon agrees. Jigger Rome says, don't give up on Litecoin. Lightning Network going to blow the price up. Here's the thing with the Lightning Network. I mean, I know that it works and it makes things faster, the transactions faster or whatnot, but the Lightning Network is an off-chain solution, okay? And some of those Lightning hubs, they resemble banking sectors, okay? And I don't know how attracted to that I don't know how attracted to that Champagne is. So I don't know, guys. I've been holding this Litecoin bag for quite a long time. Let me know. We got one believer, one non-believer on that swap out. Cutie for Blockchain says, hey, shout out to the cutie out there. Crypto Roger says 5-watt LEDs. Referring to the low dim light there with Litecoin, guys. It's basically a flashlight at this point. Okay, it's not the sun light. Okay, it's not a metal halide or a high pressure sodium. This thing is looking like a flashlight, like a little baby flashlight right now. Let there be light, guys. Someone start turning on the Litecoin right now, because guys, I've been holding this bag for quite a while. I don't know what to do with it. Let me know what your recommendations are. Again, as Bitcoin's trading at 74.68, looking healthy. You could check out my charts here, and I go over this in every single broadcast, my support and resistance levels. This is a good close-up as to where I think things will be trading. Okay, so if we cross my resistance level up here about 70, about 79, 8,000, a low down here of about 6,000 or 58, we'll be trading somewhere in this gap and this little range here until maybe about August or September. Now, sometime mid-August, they're going to do those Bitcoin ETF approvals, or so the rumor is. So if they do approve the ETF, okay, look forward to a boom like no other. Let's check out TradingView and see what the bulls are saying there. We got Tom Pro Trader saying, here's the latest, and I think I shared this with you yesterday as far as his Bitcoin technical analysis. You could see this, and I like these technical analysis charts by these traders here on TradingView. I find them interesting to look at. And what's cool is that someone could post. This guy posted back in July 18th, and now you can read it now. Press play and see how accurate his post was. And it'll populate and load the new bars up for you. Okay, so he's kind of quiet in there. He thinks we're going to be going back down, but things haven't gone back down. He thinks that we're going to go back down to 67 before going back up. So that's Tom. And we got Alan Masters out here. He thinks Bitcoin's going to the moon part 6. Altcoin's market update. Let's see what he says. So this is basically traders giving their TAs, and so we've cracked his resistance level, and his support levels are going up. So see what he says. My indicators are all over the place, but there is something more interesting to look at than indicators. Trend lines. Yes, we are now above the major trend line. We broke it like it was butter. Okay, giving out signals of additional bullish action in the coming days. Don't get it twisted. This is just the beginning of a trend change. Okay, so this guy is he's bullish as well. It looks like the sentiment all around. Look at this guy. He's a crypto maniac. I wonder where he got that from. He's a crypto maniac 101. We're the original crypto boomers out here, but maybe he's one of our little cousins. Maybe Crypto Maniac 101 tunes into the show. Okay, I'm sure he has. But this guy, you could see that he thinks a huge bull run is coming soon. Path 1, Path 2, and Path 3. Okay, and they're all aiming towards above $10,000. Path 1 is about headed to 24,000. Path 2 is headed to 18,000, and Path 3 is headed to slightly above 10,000. Says Crypto Maniac 101. I like how the influence permeates the markets. Don't act like Champagne and the rest of the boomers haven't been here since most of these maniacs were little kidlets. Deep Goosh, and the day will also come when Litecoin will take over Ethereum, as Litecoin supply is less than Ethereum. Deep, I've been a Litecoin believer. That's why I have a bag. I was a Litecoin supporter, but this thing is a hard hold. I mean, maybe I should just dump it into Bitcoin. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm seriously considering dumping it or exchanging a portion of it for Bitcoin Cash. Let me know if I'm being emotional. I could be being emotional right now too, guys. Sometimes champagne, I let the emotions kaboom, but we keep everything regulated here. It's over for Litecoin, says Cryptonomicon. So you can see there's believers and non-believers. Oscar Olivares is asking, what do I think of Substratum? I've heard it come up, and I've checked into it months back, and off the top of my head, I have nothing bad to say about it, okay? But, I'm not into it. I'm not into it, so I can't really give you much input because I haven't done any research on it lately, okay? But, just off the top, obviously I've heard of Sub, and, I've seen it come up on the radars before. I know I've checked it out before, and off the top of my head, there's nothing that deters me, but I think there's plenty of other altcoins that, are worth looking at. You might want to check out my last video. Not my last video, because I just did a video about how to create EOS accounts fast. I just found out a new tool. Anyhow, I did this with my last this video right here. 8 coins on our watch list and why. These are coins that I'm looking to buy into that I don't have right now. And Sub is not on that list. I'm more interested in these coins. But again, just because it's not on that list doesn't mean it's not a boomer. Champagne doesn't have to agree with you all the time. Shout out to Crypto Roger. Personally, he cannot stand ERC20 tokens. Sub is like 7 years away from adoption, says Cryptonomicon. He also said the video was awesome, champ. I guess you're talking about the EOS creating EOS accounts. Yeah, if I know Nomicon's not into EOS, but he's still here chopping it up with us. The community split with EOS, guys. Some people are believers, some are not, and I'm in it. I'm in it to win it. I got a bag there. I got a little bag there, and I'm letting it, sizzle. I'm letting it sizzle, throwing it in the broiler, okay, and letting it cook slow and see, what's going on. Maybe I'll throw it into the crock pot and let it slow cook there and see what happens with the EOS. Now, I do understand there's some believers out there, some non-believers out there like Cryptonomicon. He's not behind it, okay? And that's cool. There's a section of people that don't believe in EOS, and I can understand why. There's some centralized elements to it. The arbitration thing, maybe they're not attracted to the Constitution or whatnot. And if that's the case, don't take part of it. I look at EOS kind of like a homeowners association for token holders. So it's a token owners association. I mean, if you've ever lived in a homeowners association or you know anything about that, that homeowners associations could be good or bad. And the majority of them are trash, but there's some associations out there that are really worth living in. Okay. They take care of the community. They keep things clean. They keep the value of the properties up. So it depends on which community you're going to partake in. In this case, I like the team behind EOS, Block One, Dan Larimer, and I like the other projects that he's done. So I'm in it to win it. Again, guys, when it comes to these altcoins, you're taking a gamble. Okay. I mean, I may admit it, I'm taking a gamble when it comes to EOS. If you really want to, hold for the long term with crypto, I've said this before, hold on to the bits. Hold on to the bits. The market is not lying when it's invested 45% into Bitcoin. You can see the Bitcoin dominance here for the entire market's 45%. That's one of the highest we've ever seen it. The altcoins are bleeding red today. Let's see who the winners are and the losers. So you got the winner is Kin, never heard of it. Decentraland, don't act like Champagne didn't tell you about Decentraland just yesterday or the day before. It's one of the coins on my watch list. This is a virtual reality coin, a mana token. Guys, look into it. I told you guys about this coin. It's on my watch list. I think that gaming tokens maybe undervalued. I'm waiting for the marriage of blockchain and the gaming industry. I think it make a boom. We got Zcoin over there, up 7%. Crypto Next, Dash, finally a little bit of life in Dash. And shout out to my Dashaholics out there. And let's see who the losers are. Bitcoin Private. We had someone yesterday commenting, trying to convince me to get in behind Bitcoin Private. I'm not sure. I don't know the details behind Bitcoin Private, whether it's, a boomer or a doomer. I just don't know. It's down 18% today. It's not looking good. Wan Chain, I don't know much about that one. I've heard that one's just a pump coin. I don't know if that's true. We got Nano, formerly Rayblocks, down 13%. And then BAT token, basic attention token. I like that token, although I don't hold any. I like the concept of the Brave browser and the ad blocker and allowing users to monetize their web surfing if providers show them ads that can somehow earn basic attention tokens, but I'm not behind that one. Okay, guys. Shout out to CryptoZilla out there. Shout out to CryptoZilla, one of the main boomers. He's a general in the front line. He's giving an opinion. He says, technically, Bitcoin Cash can scale with bigger and bigger blocks, and don't like that their devs are not tackling the issue. Well, yeah, as I understand it, the way that Bitcoin Cash is set up now, they would have to keep increasing the block size in order to continue to scale. Now, right now, the blocks are not full. I don't know how big the block size is, 8 megabytes or 10 megabytes. I'm not sure how big it is. But you have a point there, in the long run, it may not scale. I don't know, okay? But, how long is that going to take? Is it going to take 2-3 years? I mean, if I get into Bitcoin Cash, could I ride a storm or ride a wave this coming boom and cash out back to Bitcoin? Or should I, what should I do with this Litecoin bag, guys? What should I do with this Litecoin bag? Let me know. Champagne's not a pro, okay? Champagne's not a pro. And I'm like many guys in the box here, I don't know all the answers to all the questions. Okay. And being that I'm not a pro, I'm not an investment advisor, guys, make sure you do your own research. That's why we're here live. Each one teach one in the box. Not only do I provide information for you guys, but I get feedback, and you guys teach me as well. Cutie for blockchain, put your Litecoin into Steem and Steem Power. I already have Steem and Steem Power. I don't want any more Steem or Steem Power. Although I'll tell you this, Steem is at a deal right now. Look at the Steem price. It's under 20,000 Satoshi. I haven't seen it. It's at 18,000 Satoshi. I mean, it's definitely a good price. And we got a flash dump happening right now with Steem. I mean, this right here is probably a good opportunity for J traders that want to buy and sell right back after this flash pump. Again, I'm not an investment advisor, so do your own research. But thanks for the recommendation, Cutie. But I'm not going to do that right now because I already have Steem. I'm looking at, perhaps another coin. What other coin should I get, or should I hodl more of the big blue chippers? Should I just dump the Litecoin back into Bitcoin itself? I don't know. Cutie for blockchain says it's a very good price right now. You may have a point. It may be a good move just to dump the Litecoin into the Steem, hold it, till it goes back to 20 or 21,000 Satoshi, and make a little profit off of it. But right now, I think that, I'm good where I'm at with the Steem. Right now I have over 3,000 Steem, and I may be focusing on other coins. Although you may be right. Steem is kind of, been, how could I put this? I haven't been as bullish on Steem lately because the price is down, and when the price is down, not many people use the Steem blockchain, so you get less upvotes and you earn less. But anyhow, you're still going to earn on the Steem blockchain. So, Steem is one of my favorite cryptos, and I think it's, if I'm not mistaken, the blockchain with the most transaction in all of cryptocurrency. So it has more transactions daily than Bitcoin and Ethereum combined. Steem 2.0 is being built by Block One. Yeah, absolutely. That's probably one of the other reasons that subconsciously I'm not buying any more Steem, because I do anticipate a new Steem coming up on EOS at some time, and maybe I would want to get into that. Right now, I'm kind of 1 foot in, 1 foot out with Steem. Although, I mean, I got to say, it's still one of my favorite cryptos. I mean, Steem has allowed many to earn cryptocurrency for their social media activity. And, most of these coins don't let you do that. So if you're, someone that's booming on the networks daily, like Champagne, I post 1, 2, sometimes 3 times a day, that's good. If you're a poster, if you're a social media guy, it's good for Steem. But if you're not really posting that much, you could delegate your Steem or sell your votes, but maybe, you would like to do another coin instead. It's all, to each their own. Bitcoin Cash really moves, though. It booms, says Roger Ripple. Yeah, that's why I'm considering it. That's why I'm considering it. Cutie for blockchain says, Champagne Crypto, you have great content. Thank you, Cutie. I appreciate you tuning in. I appreciate you. Thank you. Cryptonomicon says, trade your Litecoin for Bitcoin Cash, Elastos, and Knowles. Champ, you won't regret it. Knowles is another one that's been coming up on the radar. You're not the only one that's been telling me about Knowles there, Cryptonomicon. And, I know about Elastos. That one's probably, and I've said this, the most chatted about coin, at least in the undergrounds that I frequent, in the crypto underground, is Elastos. Okay, I don't have a bag of Elastos because it's only on one exchange, or 2, but I probably should. The alts are getting killed out there, says Silver Crypto. Yeah, you're right. The alt, it's blood. Look at this. Red, red, red. Let's look at the coin market caps. It's a bloodbath out there. It looks like the alts can't keep up with Bitcoin today. The bits, if you're just tuning in, and it's the title of this video, Bitcoin and Crypto on the Wall Street Journal. I have the link down below on the cryptocurrency subreddit, business and finance section of Wall Street Journal today. Here's a screenshot or a picture of the article. And the reason I'm sharing this with you guys is because, it's not very often that you see Bitcoin on the front page, or in this case, it's not an actual front page, but it's on the front of a section here, the front page of the finance and market section, or business and finance section. You don't often see Bitcoin portrayed in a positive light. Usually it's some doom and gloom, and they usually talk negative about it. But, right now, on Wall Street Journal, they got this big art. Look how big this article is with the graphs and everything. It looks dramatic, and it's overall a positive spin. It's overall a positive spin. And this is in anticipation to the Bitcoin ETF approval. Okay. Hopefully we can get the ETF approved, because they say that a lot of financial legacy investors may come into the market. So that's what it is. Yeah, the altcoins are getting killed probably because Bitcoin's roaring there, Silver Crypto. It looks like the majority of everything is red, red, red. This could be, okay, a good time to get some alts. Okay, this could be a good time to get some alts. Let's look at what's on discount today. Bitcoin Private. Again, I told you guys, someone told me about Bitcoin Private, and they told me that was the one. And I don't know how true that is. If anybody knows anything about Bitcoin Private, let me know. But let's see what are some deals today. Golem looks good. Sub looks all right. Zilliqa. I'll tell you one thing about Zilliqa. I don't know much about the blockchain, but these bots on YouTube, every time I post a video, I get about 10 or 15 bots trying to promote some scam Zilliqa airdrop or whatever. And it seems like they've chose Zilliqa as the coin to associate with their fake airdrop or whatever. I don't have a problem with Zilliqa, the blockchain. I'm talking about those bots or those spammers on YouTube that use the Zilliqa name to spam their links. I don't like it. Steem is at a good deal. Steem's at a good deal, guys. Steem is at a good deal. I haven't seen Steem under 20,000 Satoshi in a long time. And then we got 0x at a good deal too. It's almost down 10%. And 0x is being, a lot of people are speculating that 0x may be listed by Coinbase, that it may be the one. Yeah, I know I have some. Aaron Crypto says Bitcoin Private is a hard fork. You should have some if you had the bits. Yeah, I mean, I had some Bitcoin, so I should have. So if you held, being that Bitcoin Private is a fork, it's similar to Bitcoin Cash and Bitcoin and the other Bitcoin Gold and whatnot. So if you had Bitcoin at the time that Bitcoin Private was created, you should have some Bitcoin Private. I haven't gone and claimed it. So I should have some Bitcoin Private there. What was the price of Bitcoin Private again? $6. It's $6. So, is it really worth to go and try to get Bitcoin Private? It's $6. I don't know if it's a coin that's going to boom in the long run, but someone told me that, you should look at this one. This one is it's a sleeper. So I don't know if that's just somebody that was shilling Bitcoin Private or not. Let me know what you think. I know it's a hard fork, obvious. Bitcoin is a great deal, guys. Going to go get me a 24K Bitcoin chain, says Jose. Shout out to Jose. Oscar says, is Icon a good one to get now? Icon, the only thing I know about Icon is that it's a Ethereum competitor out of Korea. I haven't heard anything bad about it, so I couldn't tell you if it's a good buy or not. Let's look at the Icon price right now. ICX. See where it's at right now here. Icon down 11%. That's not bad. But if you look at the charts, it looks like Icon's just down. Where it would have another pump. If you're willing to take the ride, maybe it has another pump. I don't know. I like that it's down 11%. It could be a day trade or not. I don't know. I'm not really into Icon. I have nothing negative to say about it though. Shout out to Champagne, says Jose. Shout out to Original Copy. Bitcoin Diamond is a silent lurker. Okay, that's another fork out there, Bitcoin Diamond. Okay, it's a silent lurker. I'll check that one out. Campaign, what are your thoughts on Komodo? I don't know much about Komodo. Uh, I know that they did a rebrand, if I'm not mistaken. Komodo used to be something else, right? What do you think about that USD token? I think it's about to dump the Tether. Tether is being looked into by the authorities. Apparently, there could be manipulation with Tether. I don't know if that's true. So, Tether is supposed to have money backing this token. So they should have cold hard cash somewhere to back this coin, is what they claim. So, but no one's ever seen it, right? Right now, there's a circulating supply of a 2,707,000 US dollar Tether. So that means that they should have about 2 or 3 billion somewhere locked up to back up this coin. I don't know how true that is or it's not. And the regulators are looking into it, is what I heard. I don't use US dollar Tether. I mean, you can use it if you're going to go in and out very quickly and do day trades. But I don't like US dollar Tether. I don't like leaving my stuff on the exchanges. And in fact, I really don't do much day trading. I used to do that before. But, if you start to factor in all the fees that you pay when you day trade or you trade frequently, I mean, those fees could add up. Okay. Simply by, trading all the time, you could lose money just on fees. And, sometimes you're better off just hodling, guys. And that's my personal opinion. But there's some traders out there, some day traders, that they do make moves. True USD is an alternative to Tether, correct? I don't know about that. I can't tell you yes or no. What about Byteball? Seen all the stuff on Steam It? No, I haven't. I haven't seen the stuff on Steam It. I know Byteball has done airdrops and stuff in the past, but I don't know. I haven't seen the stuff on Steam It. I haven't been really steaming that hard there, Silver Crypto. I mean, I'm not going anywhere with Steam. I'm going to continue there with the Steam blockchain. But, like I said earlier, when the price is down with Steam, it seems like there's less comments, less upvotes. And since there's less activity there, I'm there less as well. But, I'm looking forward to the Steam Monsters game. Okay, that card game. I'll let you guys know about that. I don't know how soon that game's going to kick off. That way, maybe I could, compete or sell some cards or whatnot. Airdrops for Byteball. Okay, I got to find out about Byteball. Let's check out the price of Byteball. Bytes is GByte. So yeah, I get confused with Bytecoin and Byteball. Okay, but I think you're talking about Byteball, GByte, right? Silver Crypto. So you're saying that there's airdrops happening with this. So I got to check that out. Maybe I'll check it out on Steam. Byteball is great tech, says Original Copy. Okay. So if you're just tuning in, it's the voice of the blockchain here, Satoshi's big cousin, cryptography's finest. I'll let you guys know that Bitcoin is on the front page of the business and finance section of the Wall Street Journal today. Bitcoin roars to life after summer lull. Okay. The digital money is up this week after a sudden rally on Tuesday. Cryptocurrency adds more than 11% in a single day, breaking out of a trading range. You can read this entire article. And if I'm not mistaken, the whole article is posted on Reddit, the text at least, so you could read. There it is, by Purple Yak. So, I mean, it's a good thing. Like I said, most of the time you don't see Bitcoin and cryptos portrayed in a positive light when they are in the mainstream media. And, this is a nice look for the bits. I don't like reading all the headlines because this is not the crypto news. But I think this is worth talking about, in anticipation for the ETF. Hopefully we can kaboom. Bitcoin Cash will boom as when Bitcoin pumps or dumps. Similarly, Bitcoin Cash affects almost in the same manner, but Litecoin not always. Check the graph in history. Yeah, that's why I'm thinking of getting out of Litecoin, guys. Let me know. I've been asking you guys, I got this bag of Litecoin that I don't like holding, okay? It's, it's making me uncomfortable. I don't like the Litecoin bag that I'm holding, okay? So I'm considering, trading it all or trading a portion of it, okay, into Bitcoin Cash. What do you think about that move? Let me know. Jose thinks just to hold the Litecoin for now, don't sell yet. So Jose says hold it. So a couple people have responded to this question. Jose says no. Someone else said yes. Two people said yes, and then two people said no. So it's kind of split down the middle. He says trade your Litecoin for Bitcoin. That's it. Yeah, you know, that may be a possibility. I'll tell you this: if I would have traded my Litecoin for Bitcoin back when Charlie Lee dumped the bag, you know, I would have lost a lot less. Original copy says trade it for Bitcoin Cash. So we got copy said go ahead and do it. I traded my Bitcoin and I was fine. I traded it for my Bitcoin and it was fine, says Jose. Okay. Marcelo says it's not a mature coin. What? Litecoin is a mature coin. Litecoin is an old coin. I think you may be referring to Bitcoin Cash. It's not as mature as some other coins, but do you really think that Bitcoin Cash is gonna die? I mean, it's been added by some big exchanges. You know, it has a brand name. I don't know. I think Bitcoin Cash is around. And I'll tell you this, ever since Bitcoin Cash came out, it looks like Litecoin has dumped. Okay. You know, it looks like Bitcoin Cash serves the same purpose that Litecoin does, but it has that brand name, guys. You can't, you know, you can't deny the brand name out there. Yeah. Marcelo says Bitcoin Cash is not mature yet. And you know, I can agree with you, but, you know, listen to what I said, you know. Do you think it's going to die? I mean, it's, you know, you could trade it for fiat on these big exchanges, you know, it has less transaction fees than Bitcoin. It hasn't gone away. Deep Goosh says you can expect Litecoin for $1,000 definitely till 2021 as per technical calculation and mining shortages. And Roger Ripple is basically reading my mind. It's a matter of which one will make bigger moves. Okay, I don't think that Litecoin's going to die. Okay, I don't have, you know, I know I've been speaking negative about the lights and negative about Charlie Lee, but let's be honest. Litecoin is not a shit coin, and it's going to be around for a while. But the question is, what other coin is going to move faster? Is it going to make bigger moves? Roger Ripple's right. Which one will make bigger moves? Let me know. Is Litecoin or Bitcoin Cash going to make bigger moves in the coming year? And Original Copy thinks that Bitcoin Cash is not going anywhere. And I would have to agree with you, Copy. When it first came out, I thought it was maybe, you know, just a bunch of hype. And it looks like Bitcoin Cash is here to stay. Okay, I don't think it's going to take over Bitcoin. Okay, but I think it has its lane. You know, it has its audience, people that want to use it, and those seem to be very much the same type of people that want to use Litecoin. Moving Bitcoin Cash around is a pain in my culo, says Jose. Moving Litecoin takes seconds, and it's decentralized. Bcash has Roger Ver. Yeah, so you're definitely biased when it comes to you're against Bitcoin Cash. I can respect that. I can respect that. You know, I know that there's a group that, you know, that they don't like Bitcoin Cash the way they play. They don't like Roger Ver the way he plays the game. Me personally, you know, I'm not too mad. Okay, I can recognize that they play a little dirty. They play a little dirty out there. Okay, but you know, I like the revolutionary attitude and, you know, the going your own way attitude that they have taken. But, you know, I will agree that they play a little dirty, and I will agree Bitcoin Cash is more centralized than Litecoin is. Correct me if I'm wrong. Too much money in Bitcoin Cash. Much better network. It's using the BTC network, says Original Copy. So copy's a believer. Copy's a believer. If you're just tuning in, guys, we've been talking about Bitcoin on the Wall Street Journal. Here's the picture. You can link to the entire article and read it there on Reddit. Someone posted it in the comment section, all the text here that you see here on this picture. And furthermore, I've been asking the cryptomaniacs that this bag of Litecoin that I have, I'm holding on to the bag of lights. Should I swap it out for Bitcoin Cash? What do you think about that move? Let me know. Which one will make bigger moves, Litecoin or Bitcoin Cash? I should add Litecoin and Bitcoin Cash to the title of this video, being that we're talking about it so much. Hefe12 says, what's goody, champ? Eating first meal of the day, intermittent fasting. I'm dumping the Litecoin bag for Cardano. Oh, okay. All right. I'm not mad at you, Hefe. All right. Shout out to all my intermittent fasters out there. Shout out to my weight lifters out there. Shout out to all my crypto maniacs that are getting healthier and wealthier during this Bitcoin off season. I've been telling you guys, you know, Bitcoin's been quiet ever since the booms that we experienced during the new year. And during this off season, we are training. Okay. We're eating the keto diet. We're doing intermittent fasting, a short eating window. We see Hefe here. He's jumped on the intermittent fasting train. Are you also working out there, Hefe? You know, make sure, you know, like I said, I want everybody looking like 300 here in the box. Okay. Everybody here in this box is looking like 300. I want all the population, the crypto maniac population out there looking like 300. Okay. Some of you guys are looking like 99 cents. I said this before. Okay. It's time to start pumping. I'm doing the strong list 5x5. You can check that out at stronglifts.com, I believe. I don't get anything out of mentioning it to you. I just like the program. I like the program. Original copy saying go 50-50. So he says dump half the Litecoin bag into Bitcoin Cash. And copy, you know, I'm agreeing with you. Everything you're saying, it seems like you're almost reading my mind out there, because that's kind of what I'm inching towards doing, dumping half the bag on it. So staying with half Litecoin, half Bitcoin Cash, and kind of, you know, hedge my bet there. Yeah, this is the same Hefe who plays ball. I don't know if you remember last stream, Jim, when I can during the week. Okay, so you got Hefe out there. Yeah, Hefe, I don't know if you were the one that told me you were playing ball or someone else. Someone else told me they were playing ball too, I think. But anyway, Hefe plays ball, so at least Hefe is exercising, okay? Some of you guys may not have the time to go out to the gym, or, you know, it may not be in your schedule, or you may not like lifting weights, and that's okay. Maybe do something else then, you know? You can go shoot some hoops, you can ride some bike, go for a jog, but make sure that you're improving your health, please. Aaron Crypto says, Jose, Charlie called his own coin a shit coin. I don't know. I didn't see him call it a shit coin, but I know he tweeted recently that everybody should buy Bitcoin before they buy Litecoin. Okay. He represents Litecoin, and yet he's telling everybody to buy Bitcoin first. So, I mean, like, you know, this Litecoin train is stinking up already, guys. It's stinking up. Cryptonomicon worked out at 5:30 a.m. That's what you need to do. Congratulations. Champagne was there a little late today. I showed up at 6:30 a.m. and I did my routine, my 5x5 routine today. I started off with squats, 5 sets of 5. Okay. And then I moved over to the bench press, did another 5 sets of 5. Then I moved over to the barbell row, did 5 sets of 5. And then I ended it off with some light biceps on the dumbbell. It's not part of the 5x5 training program, but I just added in some extra, you know, some supplemental exercise, you know, to beef up the biceps a little bit. I did a little light work there on the biceps. I did some, what's that? Is it back extensions? I'm not sure what it's called, but when you get on this machine and you raise your back, and it helps out your lower back. I don't know if it's called back extensions. I did some of those, trying to strengthen the lower back as well. Did a little bit of abs, and then I was out. But guys, if you're not showing up to the gym early, you're losing. Okay. I don't want you guys showing up to the gym at 6, 7 o'clock like some of these college kids out there. Okay. All right. Or if you're living life like a normal wagey 9 to 5 and you're showing up to the gym at 6 or 7, you need to get up early. Okay. If you want to be a killer on the streets, okay, you want to be a cryptomaniac savage, you need to wake up early, guys. Wake up early. All right. Go to sleep early. All right. There's nothing out there. You guys are creeping around late night, you know, past midnight. There's nothing but goons out there. Unless you're making money, there's no reason for you to be up at late nights. Okay, there's only nothing but problems out there in the streets. Okay, unless you're making money, you should be in bed. Okay, very early, and wake up early. There's nothing good for you out there on the after hours. Take it from Champagne. Damn, that's me. I guess what are you going to the gym after? You got to wake up early. You got to wake up early. And shout out to my wagers out there, my normies that are working 9 to 5s that have a boss. I understand the struggle. Okay. And I said this earlier, the focus and the goals for the cryptomaniac boomer is not only to look like 300 by the end of the summer, but to become independent, okay, and not have a boss. And what is that? Having a boss. Think about that. You should not have a boss. Now, unfortunately, so many of us have had a boss at some point. So I'm not knocking you, Pepe, or anybody out there that has a boss. I understand. You gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, but the long gun, the goal is to dump your boss and be your own boss, guys. It's about independence here, not only financially but spiritually out here, guys. Just the fact of calling another man your boss. What is that, guys? Think about the semantics there. Start your own business, says Pepe. Or, maybe you don't have to start your own business. Maybe you could just, be a contractor and just, work for hire, okay? Or make content, or you just buy crypto. I don't know the answers to everybody's questions and problems, but, definitely, at least for me, okay, and so many of the crypto maniacs that we build with here daily, I see that the goal is independence, guys. I mean, I just... boss, calling someone your boss, what is that? Don't do that. Get out of that mind state, and hopefully you could free yourself in the long term. Again, that's no disrespect to those that are working and have a boss now, because of course I've been there as well. I've had a boss too. Okay, until finally I figured it out. Okay, and unlocked the matrix. Bitcoin Cash will be in bigger moves. It's simple calculation, as Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash supply are the same. No other decentralized coins have that. Okay. All right. I can see that. You're a believer. So it seems like the community here is split as to what I should do with this move. Sell, exchange Litecoin for Bitcoin Cash. Some people tell me no, like Jose says, don't do it. And some other people say, go ahead and do it. So maybe I'll do a 50-50 split, and I'll have both bags. I'll let you guys know what I do, on the next broadcast. I'll let you guys know. I'll keep you updated. Boss free for 3 months, full-time crypto swing trading, now happier than ever, says Cryptonomicon. Congratulations. And crypto's not the only way out. There's plenty of things to do out there. I mean, and I'd say this to all you young men out there, learn yourself a trade out there, okay? Learn yourself a trade. Learn how to work with your hands. I mean, if you know how to do handyman repairs, if you know how to work with your hands, if you know how to do fix up things in the house, there's plenty of demand out there for people that need work done in their house. If you can get your hands dirty and handle that, you could be your own boss. Lay down the tile, do some repairs to the kitchens, to the bathrooms, and stuff like that. If you learn how to work with your hands, you could be your own boss. That's another route, or maybe you can buy yourself a little hot dog stand or a little food truck. There's definitely options out there. I don't have all the exit strategies to the matrix, but I encourage you guys to, aim for independence. Hefe says, one more dumb statement by Charlie and Litecoin is done. I mean, listen, it dumped from 300 down to under 100. So, I mean, I don't know if Litecoin's done or I don't think it's done. Okay. I don't think it's done, but it's definitely been taken over by Bitcoin Cash. It's no longer top 5, right? No longer top 5. It's number 7. It's number 7. Be a plumber and lay down the pipe, says Jose. Yeah, I mean, learn a trade. I mean, you can learn how to weld. There's definitely trades out there. There's definitely a high demand. And if you guys are single men out there, there's plenty of work, if I'm not mistaken, out there in the Dakotas or whatnot. I think you could be a welder. Some of those states that are Montana, some of those states up there that they have low population. I believe that there's work out there for people with trade jobs. I'm not, don't quote me on that, but I believe that to be true. Correct me if I'm wrong. Hefe says, not done, but IRS not as popular any longer because of the press. Don't know what you're talking about. You're probably talking about Litecoin. Jose says, don't go up there. He checked. Okay, so Jose says, don't go up there to the Dakotas or the Montanas. That will be laying the pipe on you. All right. Or a smoothie shop, says Pepe El Toro. That's a good one too. You can get a little smoothie shop, a little coffee shop or something, you know. But yeah, shout out to all my wages out there, my wagers out there working 9 to 5, who have a boss. Thank God it's Friday to you. And, we send out our positive energy towards you. Hopefully you can achieve your goal of some independence and work for yourself. I mean, you don't have to do a whole business and have employees, but you could be a contractor and work for yourself, there's options out there. Or maybe you do want to start a business. Or maybe you want to retire. If you look at it like that, perhaps you got enough moves to retire early. That's also a route that some people ignore. Some people are not built to work. And the fact is, guys, and I've said this before, maybe not on my broadcast, but to other people, in this day and age with the technologies that we have, the majority of these jobs that people have is just to keep them busy. Okay. The world doesn't really need it. It's just extra stuff. It's just extra. We have most of the things to live a comfortable life out there. So the majority of people don't need to work. Most of these people are working just so that they can, continue to function in the society that we have because it costs money. Okay. But the actual truth is that, technology has boomed so much that if it's allocated the right way, most people wouldn't have to work. Okay. But what would they do after that? Some people, they don't know what to do with their lives if they're not working. They don't know. They don't know what they really are about. They've never had time to sit down and think about themselves and what their position is. They're just probably working on a job and trying to get money. And sometimes it's not about money. It's about a lifestyle as well. Would you rather have time off to do the things you like, or do you want to have all your time occupied so that you can have a lot of money? Be a slave to Bitcoin, says Jose. Facts, says Cryptonomicon. They're sheeple, workforce zombies. Yeah, some of them get into it, and they become zombies. But, a lot of people are in the workforce. A lot of people are tuning in right now that are still in that matrix. And it's no disrespect to them. It's no disrespect for them because I've been in that matrix as well. Okay. And that's not to say that I may have to go back one day. We don't know. Okay. But I do know that I don't like it. And I enjoy independence from having a boss. Roger Ripple said, I had 32 employees and just sold my business. It was just too much dealing with the liberal city. Right. So maybe Roger wants to retire, or maybe Roger wants to, do another business when he doesn't have to be responsible for so many employees and he doesn't have to answer to the city. But yeah, shout out to you guys out there. In this day and age, the majority of these maniacs don't even need to be working. And that's why so many people are wasting time at work. You see people get to work. The majority of people at work, they're doing other things. They're not even working. They're just sitting around wasting time because that's just the way the system's been made. People still out there trading time for money. That's the past. And hopefully blockchain and crypto could, bring us to a new era where time can be better allocated, I guess. I just think that the majority of people in the economy are really not adding any value. They're just there wasting time and just holding a position just because. What was your former occupation, champ? I've had a lot of occupation, but I've been working in media for a long time. I still work in media. Here I am working in media. Media marketing is what we do. Okay. Media. And I'll tell you guys, if you haven't figured it out, media is about marketing. Okay. The majority of the media you see, the reason it's there is because they're marketing you either a product or themselves. Okay. Let's not act like Champagne out here is not marketing himself with the boomers, with the crypto maniacs out here. We developed the brand. So, I'm not saying I sell myself, but we sell this, we promote the Champagne name out here. Sports announcements would fit too, says Live Lover Dice. I've never done any sports announcements. I'm not really I can't say I'm not into sports because I've played plenty of sports. Champagne's played soccer, baseball, basketball, and a few others. I'm not playing sports now. I like exercising. But you're right. You sell your voice. Yeah, you got a point there. Right now, We sell the voice. We also sell the ideas in our opinions. But most importantly, guys, not only am I here to get views and to let you guys know what I'm doing, but I'm also here, okay, to encourage the crypto maniacs to become better, okay, and to learn from you guys, okay, because I'm not out here just trying to profess and market either. Okay. There's plenty of other, I get emails all the time from people trying to get me to shill their coins. Okay. And the majority of them, I don't do that. I don't do that. I like focusing on the stuff that I like. So, I don't like to be a paid shill for people's coins and stuff like that. If it's a coin that I believe in, I may consider it. And if I do, I'll let you guys know. If I'm dropping a link, I let you guys know if I'm going to get something out of it. I don't get anything out of the strong lifts when I link those to the exercise. But if you link to the keto products, they give me a little kickback. So yeah, I do mention, the collagen and the protein, they give me a little kickback. Okay. So, we got to keep it transparent out here. But there's a balance, as to how much money driven you are and how much driven based on what you believe in. And there's, not everything is about money. Sometimes I like coming out here just to chop it up with you guys. Okay. And to learn too. Like I said, I learned. You got to sell your brand, says Jose. Yeah. After this next boom, I'm incognito, says Roger Ripple. I can respect that too. Get gone and go somewhere and enjoy your peace. Believe in crypto, says Live Lover Dice. I'm a crypto believer, and I've said this story before. Champagne has known about Bitcoin since the very beginning. I was in New York during the 2008 financial crisis. I was right there on the ground floor. It's Zuccotti Park. I seen all this stuff. I seen people coming out. I used to work downtown. Okay. I used to work downtown Manhattan when everything happened. Okay. So I saw it with my own eyes. Okay. I saw it with my own eyes. I saw the Occupy Wall Street protests soon thereafter. I saw the Bitcoin emerge as an alternative to this legacy system. And like I said, I know people that work in investment banking down there in Manhattan, and I asked them about Bitcoin back when it was just a few $100s when it had its first boom, and I asked them what they thought about that, and they told me it was garbage and that it's no good. Don't pay attention to it. And I could have gotten into Bitcoin when it was what, $200, $300, and I didn't. And I'm glad that once it boomed again and it went over $500 was when it caught my attention again. And here we are with the Bitcoin train and the crypto train, because I see the flaw in the fiat system. I see the flaw in the markets right now. I'm all for the free market. I'm all for capitalism. But let's be honest, the way things are set up now, the market's not that free. And this is looking more like a socialist system than a capitalistic system out here. Okay, with so many regulations and rules out there, I said, yeah, that's why somebody asked me yesterday, what do I think about those hearings with the regulators? I said, Champagne's not paying attention to that. Obviously, I've seen the headlines there on Reddit, that gentleman, that congressman that wants to ban Bitcoin. You got everybody attacking them on Reddit and whatnot. But do I stay, on that news? Am I following that? Am I, sharing it with you guys? No. I don't care about the financial legacy system anymore. It's the past, and they need to adopt the new cryptocurrency system that's coming out, or that has came out. Marcelo says, I'm in it for the tech. I'm in it for the tech and for the boom, I'm in it for the tech and for the boom. Tax slavery, says Live Lover Dice. Yeah, taxes are high. It's not so much, the taxes are a problem too, but I think the system's over-regulated. And then you got corporate welfare. You got something like the 2008 financial crisis, and then there was the bailout. That's not free market. That's not a free market. They should have let them fail. Okay, but there was a bailout. And that's corporate welfare. That's more like socialism than anything. Pepe El Toro says, let's go to Puerto Rico. Yeah, I let you guys know about the benefits of the cryptocurrency tax benefits, or just overall tax benefits in Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico has an incentive for people to move over there, start businesses, and I believe that you could not pay federal income taxes if you live in Puerto Rico and start a business. I don't know the exact details of that, but I remember doing a video about that as soon as I read about the tax benefits of Puerto Rico. So is Puerto Rico a crypto tax haven? It apparently looks like it. Or Switzerland. Or Malta. When I heard about Bitcoin, it was 1,500, says Pepe. So yeah, you were a little late on the train, Pepe. But I'm glad you're here, because if you got it at 1,500 or even just at 2,000, you're booming right now. All right, guys, I'm going to tune out and go have lunch, because I haven't ate. You know, I'm doing that intermittent fasting. So I'll admit I'm tired. I'm hungry, you know, and I'm ready to kaboom on some food. But it's always a pleasure chopping it up with you Bitcoin crypto maniacs out here. Check out the Wall Street Journal. Let me know about that. I'm happy to see this on the front page in Bitcoin in a positive light. And check out the rest of the videos I just shared with you guys for my EOS maniacs, how to create EOS accounts fast. I did a video. It's the last video I did. And shout out to EOS Vibes. They're a block producer candidate out there. I voted for them as block producer, and they created this tool, EOS account creator, that allows you to easily purchase an account with a credit card or with any other cryptocurrency, like or other cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, and Litecoin, or you could buy it with an EOS account. If you want to know the details, check out that video. And also check out the video that I did with the 8 coins on my watch list and why. These are the 8 coins that I'm looking at possibly buying into, okay, that I don't have right now. So I don't have any of these coins right now. Am I looking to buy it into? And it's interesting that I mentioned Mana token, Decentraland, yesterday as number 6, and you can see it today. It's one of the top boomers. It's the number 3 top boomer. So, you know, if you would have listened to me yesterday, you would have already been up 6%. I would have listened to myself yesterday. I would have been up 6% as well if I would have got into that. It's a coin that really has caught my attention, along with the Vibe Hub token, coins that have to do with virtual reality, augmented reality. And like I said before, I'm looking for the marriage of gaming and blockchain. Whoever could do that and bring it to the forefront, I think that token is really going to boom. And it looks like Decentraland so far is heading the lead. All right, Aaron, have a good weekend. Live, love, or die says crypto is too big to fail. Marcelo says, ow, serious, I will do. I don't know what you mean by that, but okay. Fun fair token. I think I've covered that before. I'm not into that. You guys know which ones I'm into. You guys don't know which ones I'm into. I've been talking about them enough. Fun fair token. Check out that decentralized gaming. Yeah, I know they're a gaming token as well. I have checked them out, but I'll check them out again because it's been some time. I look at so many coins. I've researched probably the majority of the top 300 or 400 coins. I've gone through the entire list. You know, I've been in crypto for a minute now, and but you know, sometimes it's good to refresh, because I have looked into Funfair, but it's been a while since anybody brought it up. Check out the decentralized gaming. Live, Love, or Dice keeps trying to plug an ICO there. Live, Love, or Dice, stop it with that. Stop it. I gave you already a couple strikes. Stop trying to plug it. Every time you come here, you try to plug a coin, and you're on a 2.5 strikes. Okay, and I like you, Live, Love, or Dice, but I'm not normally welcoming to people with the little ICOs and the links and stuff like that. So, you know, don't drop it over here. Don't drop it over here. I checked it out. It's not for me. So, you know, I'm not going to share it. So, you know, sorry about that if you're not happy with it, but it's not for me. So don't drop it here anymore. Check out Bitcoin though. LOL. I will check out. No, I'm. It's not that I'm not into Funfair, but I would. I'm not into it now. I mean, but I'm not against it, so I'll check it out. You know, it came up on my radar. You got your mission and we got ours. Yeah, but if you don't respect the boundaries here, live, love, or dice, I'm going to throw you out the box. I don't care about your mission. Okay. You're in my territory here. So, you either tread lightly and have some respect here. All right. Or I'm going to throw you out the box. You got 2 3/4 strikes right now. Okay. Trying to act slick. And I told you enough with the little, you write like you're a 13-year-old. Okay. It's not sexy and it's not going to catch any boomer's attention when you write like that. So you got, you're on a 2.9 strikes right now. And I don't want to throw you out, but you're kind of pushing the kid right now. You're kind of pushing Champagne. So stop it, because I want you in the box, because you don't always agree with me, and that's good. I don't want an echo chamber here. You may be right, Jose, but I try to give people strikes out here. And, not everybody needs to agree with Champagne. Not everybody needs to behave the way I would like them to behave. But, have some common respect and courtesy. And if I give you a couple strikes out there, you know how it goes. I'll throw you out the box. I don't want to throw Live Love Dice out the box. But, apparently he hasn't been listening. Cryptonomicon says block him. After lunch, you won't be so angry anymore. I'm not angry. But you got those strikes, so don't drop those links anymore. Positive energy only, Cryptonomicon. You're absolutely right. Positive energy only. Okay, that's what we're going to be spreading out here. Only good crypto news out here. All right, guys. I appreciate all you maniacs. 22 in the box right now. The population's always strong. Guys, if you haven't already, get to the gym, even though it's not early anymore, and work out. Check out the links that I have down below. Check out all the crypto exchanges. If you haven't jumped on all the crypto exchanges, join them. Binance, Changely. Again, I got that link back up. Changely is an easy way to buy Bitcoin with a Visa or credit card. And you can also exchange cryptos very quickly right there on that website. Check out the link I have below. Check out the Perfect Keto products if you want to do protein powder or do a keto testing strips. I have that as well. And check out the Coinbase link if you haven't even bought crypto. Maybe you're just a brand newbie, and I really doubt that we have day one newbies right now. But if you haven't already, buy yourself a little Bitcoin. You do it on Coinbase, spend over $100. They give you $10 extra, and they also throw me $10. We both win. Okay, guys, shout out to Marlon Jones, Bulls on the block. He's telling me to get that Elastos every single time. He's telling me to get that Elastos. Marlon, I talked about it on my watch list, so I'm not sleeping. I just haven't picked up the bag. I appreciate you. Marcelo says, you will get a critical strike to ban the chat. Live Lover Dice says, hail champ. Yeah, that's almost like a slight, you're just like, oh, you're trying to like say hail champ, like if I'm the dictator here, I'll let that one slide, but damn, Live Lover Dice, man, you're definitely not appealing. You're just not appealing. You're kind of stinky, I gotta say. Marlon Jones says, stop silent lurking and get on that mana and eat Elastos. Champagne is a Elastos silent lurker. Yeah, I'm a silent lurker on Elastos, but I started talking about it. It's been coming up on the feed. Cryptocurrency is the future. Banks are very concerned at this disrupting their business, just like Uber did to the tax industry. I agree, Delta. Shout out to Delta. I haven't seen you here before. Welcome to the stream. I'm about tuning out, but I appreciate your comment. Cryptonomicon says, he's corny, bro. Get him out of here. There you go. So it's not only me that thinks you're stinky, but Nomicon as well. But you're not dropping any links, so I'll let you slide. Live Lover Dice. I'm not a bad guy. Okay, I'm not a bad guy. I'm a good guy, even though some people want to paint me as the bad guy out there. I've been on some bad guy lists out there. If you haven't seen me, okay, they don't think Champagne's the good guy. Okay, but sometimes I got to give it to you 1,000. I'll keep it to you, give it to you 1,000. I'll keep it real. I don't care about an extra view. I'll throw someone out the box if they don't behave correctly. That's the way it is, guys. Remember, I'm a boomer here with no boss. Okay, be careful with guys with no bosses. They don't need to answer to anybody. On another note, shout out to Baby Champ. Big shout out to Baby Champ out there napping right now. Little Baby Champ out there learning the ropes. Have a good lunch, says Cutie for Blockchain. Elastos, do it now, says Marlon. Longtime follower, but first time chatting. All the best to you, bro. Shout out to Delta, November, finally coming out of the the dark here and finally dropping a comment after silent lurking for some time. I appreciate you, Delta. Crypto needs a bad guy like you, said Tony Montana voice. Crypto Stacks. Shout out to Crypto Stacks. I see you, Stacks. Always here booming with the best of them. Shout out to Andrew, another boomer. Good day to you, Andrew. I'm tuning out. I'm saying goodbye. You know, I always do it like a 10 or 15 minute wind down. You know, I got to get better of just getting off when I say I'm going to get off. But you guys, you know, I like your energy, guys. I'm not only here, you know, to boom, but, you know, I like vibing with you guys. I definitely look forward to vibe with you guys because in the physical world, not too many people know about crypto like you guys do. Okay. You know, and every day, most people physically around you, they're not boomers. Okay. You know, so, you know, we got to get together with this small community and boom. Welcome, Delta, says Crypto Stacks. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and tune out. Shout out to everybody out there, even if you're getting on my nerves. I appreciate your time here as well. Shout out to Marcelo, Live Lover Dice, Crypto Stacks, Crypto Andrew, Delta, Marlon Jones, Cutie for Blockchain, and the rest of the boomers out there. It's the voice of the blockchain here. Satoshi's big cousin, your favorite YouTuber's favorite YouTuber, cryptography's finest, Champagne Crypto. Thanks for tuning in.